Make sure you're in a truly private setting before reading this news because Richard Gere, the preferred romantic lead in Hollywood, has secretly amassed a fortune so vast that it's making lifelong fans cry. You might know him as the charming cowboy in An Officer and a Gentleman and the smoldering lawyer in Pretty Woman. But beyond that naive smile lies a generosity and financial acumen you won't believe. Wait till you learn about ways to commemorate his legacy before you scroll away. Follow me through every amazing detail, including the heartbreaking last revelation regarding his estate. It all starts with Gere's early Hollywood days. After graduating from theater school in the mid-1970s, he turned down typical contracts worth thousands of dollars every film, choosing to keep a share of the earnings. He insisted on backside points, which are percentages of box office and home video earnings, and eventually his payouts for blockbuster films, like American Gigolo and Pretty Woman, would exceed 7 figures every production. Industry insiders claim that after making one bold decision, he transformed from a dashing ingenue to one of Tinseltown's most shrewd negotiators. Over the years, Gere employed that strategy to acquire international distribution rights and ownership shares in important studio libraries. In the early 1990s, Pretty Woman sold 20 million rental copies, bringing Gere's share before taxes to almost $15 million. When streaming platforms eventually rented the film for exclusive times, he earned an extra $5 million from residuals. People who thought they were just paying to see Vivian and Edward's charm again were actually helping Gere's growing business. Gere's riches, however, comes from sources other than Hollywood money. An early follower of Tibetan Buddhism, he assisted in the establishment of the Gere Foundation in 1993 with the goal of combating poverty and aiding Asian migrants. He personally underwrote hospitals in Dharamshala, often contributing more than $3 million per institution, and worked with international NGOs to build clinics in rural Nepal. Thanks in great part to silent auctions of Gere's screened memorabilia, like his attire from An Officer and a Gentleman, the organization now has an endowment of nearly $200 million. When Gere announced that he would give 75% of his fortune to charitable trusts, fans sobbed. With an estimated net worth of $120 million, $90 million will be used for educational scholarships in India, TB treatment programs in Tibet, and awards for contemporary Buddhist art. The remaining 25% is given to his daughter, whom he has kept very secret, ensuring that she would grow up with a strong sense of social responsibility and financial stability. The most poignant event of the previous month was Gere's silent auction of his mansion in Connecticut, a Georgian home from the 1920s, for $8 million, with all proceeds going to his foundation. He is shown on camera personally delivering the check to the directors of the local clinics. "I don't need marble floors," Gere remarked when asked why he chose that specific moment. "I need healing to resonate through the marble halls of Dharamshala." That one deed devastated fans, and many of them expressed their feelings on social media, calling him a real-life prince and Hollywood's biggest heart. So what can we learn from the journey of Richard Gere? First of all, a superstar salary is just the beginning. Creative deal terms can boost your fortune for decades. Second, the way to a meaningful legacy is to invest in others instead of treating oneself. Third, in many nations, compassion has the capacity to change people's lives. If Richard Gere's riches and generosity motivated you, consider making a donation to the Gere Foundation, link below, or a local nonprofit that agrees with your principles. Use the hashtag #GereGivesBack to share this film and help spread the word about how one man's fortune may result in millions of blessings for people worldwide. Because when you read about Hollywood's top actors' biggest function off-screen serving humanity, you realize that the greatest riches are a life well shared.